Yeah. No, well, I was just gonna switch it up onto a lighter note in terms of. So I know I
Yeah,
asked you what's been keeping you sane in quarantine. Um,
yeah,
but one thing I guess is keeping me sane, just because it's giving me something new to explore, um, is TikTok, and
100%.
I have I have fully jumped on the bandwagon during quarantine. Like I hadn't used the I've obviously heard of the app before, um,
Yeah,
but I had never like I'd never I kind of obviously downloaded the app, made an account, all that kind of stuff, and started scrolling through my For You page. Um, and then now, like, what is it, like 5 weeks later, I am like, if you look at my screen time, like TikTok is the number one is the number one app on my screen time. And I feel like I'm definitely not the only one in that boat. I think lots and lots of more people have started viewing TikTok, creating videos on TikTok.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's crazy. I wonder how the app will evolve once we get out of lockdown. Because obviously at the moment everyone's in lockdown, so everyone's at home. They're making content. People are spending loads of hours on the app and stuff like that. But I wonder when we go back to like normal life, where
Normality,
everyone,
yeah.
what happens to something like TikTok? Do people still continue
Well,
to use it? I don't know.
well, it's funny because before lockdown, I was a TikTok user. I saw this and I was like, I need to get on it. I need to
Yeah.
get on it. So, in fact, let's have a look now. So right now, currently, I am on 3,025 followers.
Oi,
So,
joys.
yeah,
That's sick.
so it's there, and I remember putting out a video. Here it is. It was 17th of January, and
Yeah.
it was a video about telling all my friends to download TikTok and them saying what is it? Only
Yeah.
kids use it, and I won't post anything. And it's funny how now that has become reality of pretty much everyone having it. Like
Yeah.
it's got now like 2 billion downloads. People are making like funny videos. Like it's actually allowed people to become more creative, and
Yeah.
I'm sure many people have found, oh, you know what, they're pretty good at this, or they're pretty good at dancing, or they're
Yeah.
pretty good at lip syncing. And I think TikTok is one of them platforms where it doesn't make you just, well, there's two sides of it. There's the people that use it to create content, and there's the people that use it to consume content. So if we look at people that create the content, it's actually made them more active. It's not just like a tweet or a Facebook post or an Instagram post. It's them
Yeah.
maybe dancing. It's them being creative with like a sound on TikTok.
For you
Yeah,
page.
and the For You page. That's what I was saying. I was talking about the algorithm of
Yeah.
TikTok, and I don't know how they do it. I don't know who does it. I don't know who programs it. Probably artificial intelligence at this point, but it's incredible.
It's
Like
madness, isn't it?
you'll be feeling an emotion, whether happy, sadness, heartbroken, like whatever you'll be feeling,
Yeah.
and you just keep liking the posts that are for you and the ones that you
Yeah.
like, and it will just kind of zoom your emotion and deliver videos for that emotion. Like it's
It's
actually
crazy.
incredible, and everyone's For You page is different, and I just think that enables creators to be only popular,
Yeah.
but to be more
Yeah.
creative.
I find though
Uh,
that, and this is sometimes weird, like people that I'm following, they also come up on my For You page, but videos come up on my For You page that don't come up on my following page. It's very weird. Like as you said, right? I think the algorithms behind it are very clever. Sometimes I think almost they're too clever, and you get like
yeah,
it's
that's
like
what I'm
like
saying.
what like it's like I'm following that person, so don't put it in my For You page. Put it in my following page because that's where I want to see it. But yeah,
Right.
like I
Yeah,
think the
yeah.
whole I think the whole idea of it is so cool though because whereas you've got things like YouTube and Instagram where everything is edited, everything is like very perfect, whereas still to this day, even the biggest YouTube, even the biggest TikTokers, sorry, like your Addisons and all that people, they still are in their room using their
Oh,
phone with
yeah.
a ring light, and I think that like real raw,
Yeah,
I feel like
exactly.
that kind of raw feeling is what people kind of relate to. Whereas you go on Instagram, it's everyone having
Yes.
professional photos taken and who's have tons of
Yeah.
editing done, and I feel like kind of gets rid of some of the like human element of it. Whereas TikTok is still, some, you know, like
exactly.
your brother's holding the camera, or you're improvising and, you know, balancing your phone on something. Like, I think
Yeah, that's
that's
it.
the bit that I think is really good about TikTok. And that was what was really good about Vine as well, when Vine was back out, you know, way back when. But which is why I think, I don't know what
100%.
TikTok will do, but I think they could end up in a similar position as to like what Vine ended up in, where you'll get, like, you also see, right, you also
Okay.
see, you know, loads of TikTokers like also have YouTube channels, um, where they do vlogs and stuff like that, because I think they
Exactly.
know
Yeah.
that TikTok isn't necessarily like a long-term thing. I think it's popping off right now.
No,
I
definitely
think it's
not.
popping off right now, and
Yeah.
you know, it's got lots of eyeballs on it and stuff like that. But I think over the long term, they will maybe transition to becoming more like YouTube creators, unless, you know,
Yeah,
unless things change on
exactly.
TikTok and they start allowing longer forms of content and stuff like this. But yeah, I feel like
Well,
TikTok. You know, when IGTV first came out, and like everyone was like,
oh my
what's
God.
IGTV? No one's gonna watch vertical video, all this type of stuff. I feel like if they had basically, if IGTV was basically TikTok, IG would be the biggest app in the world by no question.
Oh wow. Yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%, 100%. Yeah, and like going on the what you said about TikTokers or like Viners back in the day transforming onto different
Yeah.
platforms. Well, firstly, you have to do that to
Mm.
like diversify your content. So you could shoot one piece of content, but it's how you manipulate that content to
Yeah.
fit the social media platform that
Yeah.
you're on. So YouTube will be like the longer form content. Then you can trim it down to like IGTV or like just
Yeah.
a Instagram video, and then you trim it down even
Yeah.
more and make it like a TikTok. And if you see like back in the day when Viners did become YouTubers, take Logan Paul for example, like one of the most popular, controversial Viners,
Yeah.
YouTubers and stuff. He went from Vine
Mm.
and directly into YouTube and just dominated the whole platform. So I think that's what's trying to be like replicated with
Yeah.
these TikTokers right now. And yeah, like back when you were mentioning about how it's just like on a ring light on their phone and stuff, it gives that like
Yeah.
familiarity perspective of things now. Because if you look at YouTubers, they'll have like the high performance cameras, like MKBHD uses like the red
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
cameras, like super quality, 4K, 8K. So bringing it back to TikTok, it gives that human element, and everyone can get involved, from like Karen down the road to like
Hey, big up Karen. Big
miles up
up
the road.
Karen.
Do you know what I mean? We love Karen.
But I think that's like, that's a really good point you make. I think like anyone, you know, anyone can jump on TikTok, you know, watch a dance tutorial, do the dance, record it or whatever, and load it up, and then, you know, like you got your first TikTok video, and it get quite a lot of views and stuff like that. I think that's really cool. Like, I think,
Yeah,
as you say, as
exactly.
people can just pick it up, it's not super complicated. You don't need to have like thousands of pounds of equipment and stuff like this. It's
100%.
really basic and raw. But I think the difference,
Yeah.
the thing that the TikTokers will find hard to move over to YouTube is that they are often like, I'm going to take Addison Rae's example. I think her TikTok channel is great, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But all of them
yeah.
are either her dancing or her doing some sort of like thing with her brother or her mum or whatever, right? And
Yeah, yeah,
you can
exactly.
kind of get a sense of personality just from that. But because they're not talking, because they're not like interacting with the camera, you know, like this video, right? Someone will probably
Yeah,
learn a
yeah,
load about me and you just watching this video, because it's,
yeah.
you know, it's talking about us. You kind of understand our opinions and thoughts and things like that, and that's what people follow. Whereas at the moment, people are following people like Addison because she's 19, she's hot, and she can dance really well.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I think
So
girls especially, they should rinse
man, they
TikTok.
pop
They
off,
should
man.
rinse TikTok,
There's a
not
there's a big bias there.
not to, yeah, not to gain followers. Well, yeah, like they basically, if I was a girl, this would be my plan: make TikTok videos, and you do it for this
Yeah.
situation, this example, have to be an attractive girl. Yeah, you make TikToks. Yeah, you do the little 15-second dances, 10-second
Yeah, yeah,
dances.
yeah.
You gain thousands of followers, right? Those followers are definitely going to go onto your
Yeah,
Instagram,
100%.
That transfer of followers, that's what you want,
Yeah.
right there. That Instagram is going to create familiarity, loyalty, and they start a YouTube. That YouTube and gets 1,000 plus
Yeah.
subscribers, 4,000 hours of footage, then your channel becomes
Yeah.
monetized. And just do that. So TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok,
Yeah.
Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and you'll be like, then you'll be able to live off the YouTube money and get the ads and the promos and probably take your career further in the social media
Mad.
game if you wanted it
It's
to.
mad, isn't it? So all we got to do is learn how to throw it back, and then we're done. If we learn to do that, then we're sorted.
I'm a savage.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I think it's been, I guess, a good thing and a bad thing.